Good afternoon. In regards to the case study for this fire for Union 8, the question of what did I determine to be the cause of this fire. So we will start from the beginning. So on February 23rd, 2016 at 1100 hours, I was notified by the fire dispatcher to respond to 1234 Main Street for a residential fire. At the time of dispatch, the fire was under control, and they were requesting me to the scene to perform an investigation. Upon arrival, it was determined that there was a need for an appropriate cause and origin determination in the kitchen area. After performing my investigation, it was determined it was a single-family wood frame structure. After speaking to Lieutenant Dan Taylor of the fire department, he states that there was fire coming out of both kitchen windows, and there was a fire extension into the living room area. Extinguishment was performed by him and his crew. And once the extinguishment measures were taken or performed and overhaul was done, they determined there was fire patterns in the kitchen. With these patterns being present, I was notified to come and do the investigation. After looking at the photographs for this project and conducting the investigation, it appeared there was a V pattern on and above the stove with heavy damage to the left side of the stove. Control knobs on the left side were burned off, while the control knobs on the right-hand side were still intact. There was heavy burn marks and damage to the surface of the stove on the left-hand side, and the pan that had bacon cooking in it, there was significant damage to the bottom of the pan. After speaking to the homeowner, Mrs. Williams, on this case, she states that she was cooking bacon in the pan on the stove, took a phone call. When she stepped out to take the phone call, unknown amount of time that the phone call was. When she came back in, she noticed smoke. After investigating for the source of the smoke, found it to be in the kitchen with the pan on fire. She was on the phone with 911, calling in the fire, and then notified them that she was evacuating. So after performing the investigation and testing my hypothesis, conferring with the photographs and the evidence collected, I make the determination on this that this was an accidental cooking fire to be exact, and what I believe to be the cause of it was the pan with the bacon in it overheated, and when Mrs. Williams stepped outside on the front porch to take her phone call, leaving the pan of bacon unattended, the grease from the bacon ignited. This caused the fire to grow, and by the time she had realized that there was a fire in the kitchen, it had already been too late. She had evacuated. The cooking fire then grew to what the fire department saw when they arrived on scene, with fire blowing out both kitchen windows, and with extension into the living room area. So that is my determination for this fire, and I thank you.